So I always wonder about the commentators on the left, and I'll be more specific. But I want to go to a clip from Joy Behar on Larry King Live, and let's see if we can't get this going. It's at 2:02 and at 3:24. Here's 150. Let's listen.
And I was watching Obama today. You know, I've met him a couple of times now.
He was on the View.
We've bonded.
You bonded?
We bonded, he and I. I mean, I just like him. He's a sweet guy. He's authentic. I've met everyone now, and you have too.
That's right. And you think this is all about ego then?
With the Reverend
Yeah.
Wright?
Okay, that's the first time. He's sweet. I just like him. He's authentic. And just prior to this now, they play a clip from The View where if they go through a long spiel, but at the very end, it basically comes down to the women of The View think Barack Obama is sexy.
You say this, but do we say? God, we
thought you were very sexy looking.
Oh,
Don't you think so?
Oh, Barbara Walters. Oh, that's so titillating.
Barbara regarded that as racy to say the word sexy.
Yeah, she was like, we think he's sexy. Like he's very, you know, he's got a sex appeal, a
Yeah, he
charisma.
does. What is it about him? He has this certain changes the room.
It's his charm and his ease with himself. You know, some people are comfortable in their own skin. He seems to be comfortable in his own skin. When I was with McCain, I didn't get that impression that the guy's comfortable with himself, that he seems uncomfortable a little bit.
Do you think do you buy any of this elitist charge?
Okay. Now, I'll get this next one set up too while we're at it.
You know, I know that. He's a war hero.
Okay. So, I'm going to work my way backwards. Joy Behar is a big Obama supporter. She spent an hour on Larry King saying as much. But do you hear the reasons that she's giving for supporting Obama? I like him. He's charming. He's a sweet guy. Then later on they go on to talk about his sex appeal. He's sexy. He's comfortable in his own skin. But yet John McCain is not comfortable in his own skin. Now listen to this one.
And he's a very nice guy, but he is Bush, the continuation of Bush.
Talking about McCain.
And it's like this week, and he comes up with some crazy ideas like this business with the gas tax. I figured it out. If you use 50 gallons of gas...
She didn't figure it out, but she's going to tell you what she figured. She just now said if you use 50 gallons of gas a month.
Gasoline a month, which is what a lot of people do use, and you get a rebate, you don't have to pay 18.5 cents federal tax on it. You know what you save basically at the end of the month? $9.25. This to me is just a canard.
What about the stuff?
Okay, so she's got this situation where you're buying 50 gallons a month, which I buy about 36 gallons a week. But she's basing this on 50 gallons a month. And she's saying at 18 cents, you'll save $9. What she's done is taken 18 cents times 50, which is the number of gallons that you bought. But see, the federal gas tax is not 18 cents per gallon. It's 18 cents on the dollar. Out of every dollar that you spend on gas, 18 cents of it goes to the federal government. So, I did a little figuring, Joey Behar, and I came up with a different number. Let's say you did $4 a gallon. You bought 50 gallons, you spent $200. Now you're getting an 18% of that is no longer going to be going to the federal government. And of course there are all kinds of arguments. This is not a video on whether or not the gas tax holiday is a good idea and all that. You know, there's different ideas of where that money will go, or if you'll actually even save that money. But her calculations are totally wrong. Say the federal government does away with that 18-cent tax. That's per dollar. A cent, by the way, just in case you didn't know, Joey Behar, that means cent as in century as in 100. So for every 100 pennies, you know, you're saving 18 cents. Joey Behar. This is the political commentators for the left. And I'm getting to my bigger point, is the people that the left trot out to be their political commentators. It's the people they trot out. It's so ridiculous. But let's just help Joey Behar along here a little bit. If you bought 50 gallons, Joy, it's about $4 a gallon. You spent $200. The savings, 18% savings, you know, comes out to be $36. Comes out to be $36. Okay, you're a comedian. You're not a mathematician. You're not a political commentator. You're a mediocre comedian that got lucky and got a job. Barbara Walters thought you were funny. Okay, so you got on The View. That's all. Barbara Walters thought you were funny. That's the only qualification you have in the whole world. Is Barbara Walters thought you were funny. Why do you sit up here and wax, philosophical on the political candidates because they all trot through your little chat show? So $36 on her estimation. Now if I'm just doing this correctly, and I hope I have a little bit better math skills than Joey Behar seems to. $36 at $4 a gallon would buy you 9 gallons. Now she's doing this based on, and I did my calculations based on a 50-gallon week, or month rather. So what do you reckon all that means? That means that you could save, oh, get this, about 18% of your gas costs. You could put 18% more gas in there. When you're buying 50 gallons a month, you could buy 9 more gallons. For some small cars, that's a whole another fill up a month. For some people, that's, lunch money for a week at their job. That's significant. Now, yeah, it may go, old companies make this charge more, blah, 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 blah. But it's $36, Joy Behar. Get with it. Get with it. Alright? Now, I'm so angry about talking about Joy Behar for 8 minutes now. I'm so angry that I have to do that. But I'll explain to you why I have to talk about Joy Behar. And why I have to break down Joey freaking Behar. I'll explain to you why I'm talking about this in the next video. Okay? It's called Political Commentators of the Left or something so similar. Ridiculous. Joey Behar.